Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? How are you? Scorpio, I really want to just appreciate how much you guys have been rocking with me. Thank you so much for just all the love. I really appreciate the support and the energy. And if you're new to the channel, thank you so much. I welcome you here. So, Scorpio, this was kind of like a fun topic that I wanted to explore. Is the person that you're seeing right now, like, are they, going to be around, or are they just going to, fade away with the season, right? Like, is this really going to last? Yeah. So let's take a look right into the energy. You guys already know how I like to just dive right in. I am going to shuffle some more. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Maybe even the Cross Watcher. And Venus, absolutely Venus for sure. What does the energy look like between you and the person that you are dating? Are they just a spring fling? Or will they actually be the real thing? What does that look like? Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate it. Okay, one more time. All right. Okay. Well, Scorpio, you would get 2 cards. Okay. Ooh. Now, I'm not even going to lie, Scorpio. That is automatically interesting. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then we also have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, Scorpio. Okay, I automatically sense big energy here. What I do feel for some of you Scorpios that are kind of seeing someone and you're at this defining moment of if you're wanting to take it to that next level, what I'm sensing here is that like you've kind of given this person a chance, maybe longer than you usually would give someone, because they haven't necessarily been like maybe the type of person that you usually go for. I do sense that there may have been a certain quality though that they did possess that kind of reminded you of a situation from when you were happy before. And so you dealing with this person has been in a way kind of, okay, for you dealing with this person, this has been where like you've been reconciling with that energy. Oh goodness. Yeah. So in a weird way, for some of you Scorpio, you kind of have been dealing with someone who there's a certain energy signature that you resonated with them because it really just hit home to something from the past and you needed to reconcile with that particular energy, but it wasn't necessarily that, they may not have been, the typical image that you would go for. Nevertheless, though, I mean, there definitely still is this connection, though. And so for a lot of you Scorpios, this is where you're going to be like, okay, I've reconciled with that energy, but am I going to, am I going to keep them around, or am I going to just kind of, go another way? For some of you, you may decide to go another way. And, now that this person has helped you reconcile with that energy, is like you're able to go and face that person from the past. And, or it could be that person, that person from the past may be popping up. And it's like you're more equipped to deal with that person being around and in your energy because in some sort of weird way, you've kind of vicariously played out that energy with this new person. Blah. But let's pull some supportive energy because there's just too many scenarios. Must be a lot of Scorpios about to watch because there's just too much. Oops, sorry. Okay. So we have soulmate, awakening. Yes. Yes. Scorpio. What I'm feeling here is there is there's 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 some sort of like spiritual growth that you're about to undergo, where it's just like, you know what, looks or what someone has, like that stuff is like unimportant or not important rather, you know. So what that this person isn't exactly my type. Again, there's something that I just resonate to them with on such a close level that, you know, I just feel like this person may be like a past life person. And that's why, oh yes, Scorpio, this person may be a past life person. And they were brought to you because this was the universe saying, all right, well, let's go ahead and see, let's not wrap this person up in a pretty package or in the package that, you know, you would expect, and let's see how you respond to that. Let's pull some more. Cycles. Yeah. Oh, look at this big full moon in both cards here. Yeah, Scorpio, someone is definitely coming out of some sort of, not a rut, but coming out of some sort of routine, some sort of blah type of cycle, and is about to undergo a huge spiritual growth spurt. Wow. This card was a little scared to come out. I see. Yeah. Third party. Scorpio, I'm going to take this a couple of ways. This could be an outside person that is kind of pushing you along in this self-realization, Scorpio. So like maybe this is someone that you talk to, someone that you know, are able to pour your heart out to, you know, verbally or emotionally, you know, just for support to help keep you fortified, to give you a sense of strength. Someone that you can really like tell the cold, hard, concrete truth to. That you can use as, okay, yes. So this is someone that you may be talking to you, like you use them as an emotional anchor to help pull you back to a lighter state of mind, you know, whenever things get too heavy. And that's for whoever this energy here is, or this could be your energy as well, Scorpio. But I definitely feel, okay. This could be to do with the past as well, where, you know, maybe in the past dealing with this person or in a past life dealing with this person, either or, you know, there may have been a third party situation, and now Scorpio, you're a little bit past that. You're grown from that now, and you're ready, and you know, the situation or the mix is right between the both of you to actually have a really awesome relationship. Oh wow, Scorpio. So like you guys, like all of these readings are like extremely serious. But I guess, you know, it's really serious like that, you know? When you're like, okay, am I going to really be with this person? And am I going to be with this person? And why am I going to be with this person? Why am I choosing to not be with this person? You know, those are the defining moments. All right, one more time, Scorpio. These cards are so slick. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so we have the strength card. The knave of swords. I'm sorry. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh. Okay. So honestly, what I'm feeling mostly here, Scorpio, is that in spite of the past that you had with this person, or vice versa, right? Whoever's watching, in spite of whoever's here, whatever, in spite of whatever in the past has happened, you're definitely like willing to carry the load of that responsibility, because you do love this person so much. I do feel as though this is a situation where it's like, okay, you know, you're kind of giving yourself, you're not giving yourself enough credit. There we go. Whoever this is, you're not giving yourself enough credit. This person here, okay. This person, okay, so this person, what I'm definitely feeling, just by looking at the, honestly, just from the energy that I'm just feeling right now, like this person, Scorpio, is, okay, I'm gonna say, they're quiet, observant, and but not afraid to go for things, to go, you know, to even take action. You know, they're silent but deadly. Is the best way for me to like explain the personality, or maybe to explain for you. I mean, this is going to be a very sexual subject matter right here, but I just feel like, you know, this is where, you know, this person is, you know, they're like quiet, right? But like in the bedroom is like they are a whole nother animal, and it's just like, whoa, you know. Or where you perceive them to be very, very demure and inexperienced, but it's quite The opposite. This person has a lot of care in their heart, but they aren't sure really of what their worth is quite yet. But they're getting there. I feel like this person may have messed up in the past. And so now they're kind of like, okay, well, where do I go from here? How much do I give and take? You know, I have all this love that overflows, but, you know, where do I even begin to carry it, you know? Where do I even begin to, you know, start my process of, you know, awakening, right? Okay. Yes, now I understand. Five of Swords, Chariot. Okay, Scorpio, I feel what I'm feeling more is what I'm really strongly feeling, just looking at the energy that lies centrally now and kind of understanding more of the root between this. This is where, could be a situation where this person isn't going to be around for too much longer. However, I do feel it's where they are going to be coming. You're going to be coming back to them at some point. They're going to circle back around to you and you're going to reconcile with them at some point when they are maybe a little bit more mature and understanding of who they are and what they're worth. And also there may be a little bit of experience that you need to go through as well, as far as the way that you communicate your interests. The Five of Swords tells me that there definitely is going to be some kind of conflict, some sort of fight, where there is just kind of like the mutual decision for everyone to kind of walk away. But Scorpio, I do kind of feel like it's like someone is still going to feel like, you know, like I feel like everybody just feels just like they could have been a bigger person in the situation. But I do feel like there's like this situation or this conflict may be fast approaching. For some of you, you may already be experiencing it. Yep. Five of Cups, Eight of Wands. So definitely there's a feeling of loss here. That feeling I do feel like is going to be coming. You're going to be hearing news about that, hearing communications about that. You may even be the one sending the communications, even though you may feel like, you know, it's just so much is lost, right? But again, we still have these two cups back here behind you. So I do feel like at some point later on, maybe after a couple, maybe after a couple of months, or for some of you, maybe after a couple of seasons, there is the situation where you're going to reconcile with this person. They're going to come back around because, you know, just experiencing what you needed to experience with them now is just all a part of the growth, all a part of the growth process. So it's like you need to experience it, heal from it, and then re-experience them again. The same way though for them, right? Because the energy is interchangeable. So it's like they need to experience you or a situation with you, and then like it's a point of growth and healing from them, whatever they did or whatever they were on the receiving end of, vice versa, you know? The World card, the Emperor card. Uh-huh. What I feel, oh, and then under the deck was the Ace of Cups. Yay. Yeah. Scorpio, I strongly feel that the energy here, okay, so the energy here, this is like, okay, the World card and then the Emperor. What's happening though is, like I said, there's a point of growth that can only be, there's a point of growth that is going to occur, and it occurs only like after, okay, it's like you guys got to break up to get back together, right? And within that breakup process, this person here steps into a whole new cycle. Again, cycles. They step into a whole new cycle. They, you know, have learned from their experiences, and they're more able to like take charge, you know, whereas like up here, they didn't understand what they were worth because, you know, they knew that they may had, you know, messed up in the past, or they knew that they may have, for some of them, like, carried more than they could handle, you know, but you know, they didn't do it out of, you know, physical strength, right? They did it because it was just so much it was so much love overflowing, right? And again, that's what that Eight of Cups comes in again. Ace of Cups comes in again, excuse me. This person is definitely awakened, and they have gone through a particular process. They have learned more about themselves, what they're capable of, and they're more adept to really take charge of, you know, their own affairs, including relationships. Again, and this person here, I definitely feel like is probably the one who is maybe a lot more they may have been like kind of on the receiving end in the beginning, but by the end, it's like, you know, it's like I don't even know I don't even know how to explain it, Scorpio. I'm just gonna be for real honest with y'all, because the energy is just so thick, and it's just kind of like all over the place a little bit. Eight of Wands. I just keep looking at this Eight of Wands and this Five of Cups. Okay, so it's like this person is feeling sorry for the past. Maybe they're feeling sorry that they had to. It's just a really sad situation, but it turns into a happier situation. Only after, you know, certain heartbreaks or certain separation happens. Maybe not even really a separation, but it's just like having to, you know, just the whole conflict of it all. I'm surprised I didn't see the Tower come up in here. But in a way, it's like that is kind of like a tower, you know, but it's sturdy. Just like this person's love for you with the two Aces of Cups. I just see this person learning, and growing, and being better and better equipped to handle such a very, very, you know, strong relationship. Maybe this personality here is a lot stronger than this person is really ready to, or could have been able to handle. You know, Scorpio, you guys had this card come up in your separation station reading. Check out your separation station reading. That's where, you know, basically we explore the topic of you and your soulmate or twin flame, and you guys are like in separation and what it looks like for reconciliation. And that's so funny because you do have the reconciliation card come up here in this reading, and then we have thorns, hardship. So yeah, you guys definitely need to check that out. I feel like this energy is kind of carrying on from that. Or maybe this kind of ties into that energy a little bit, if this may be the same person that you're dealing with. For some of you though, it's like where it's like you're just at that point, you know, where it's like, are we going to separate or are we not? And it's like, okay, if you've chosen to separate, or if you feel like you want to separate, watch that separation station reading. But this person is definitely someone that, you know, you see that you attract and that you want to be able to hold, but they, you know, they're just so difficult, you know. And then we have whole, mystery. Yeah. Like this is Scorpio, like what are your transits now? Because I don't even know. Like this is we have the mystery card here. Oop. Uncharted territory is what I feel. For some of you that may be more external than internal. For more of you that may be more internal than external. So take that however it fits to you. Okay, let's pull some additional energy because I got to see how we can work through this. This is like the longest reading out of the whole bunch. Okay. Okay, so we have the satyr, revelry and indulgence. So what I feel off the bat, Scorpio, this is just a situation where, you know, you're just going to have to just dive in and just really experience it. You know, this is not where you're going to be like, okay, it's not a situation where you're going to have to be able to think too much. It's like, you know, okay, we're going through this right now. All right, if I'm going to stick it out, I'm going to stick it out, and I'm going to be happy about the decision that I made, you know, with that, because I know, we do know that this person is going to eventually come back around to you. Okay. Or wait, how did I say that before? If you're going to stick it out because you know that, you know, the mindset or, you know, things will get a little bit easier to deal with. You'll be able to, you know, kind of really see what you're trying to experience. For the others of you, though, if you're deciding to go ahead and split up, this is like where you're saying, okay, I know that, you know, this person will cycle back around to me, and you're going to be able to reconcile in some sort of way. Ooh, wow, really thick, Scorpio. Let me know how this is working out in the comment box below. You know, I do appreciate all of your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you so much, you guys. Talk to you later.